the Keys on Florida.
The Keys. There's alligators there.
And here he comes, Z-Barr, Mr. Former Softcore, with a chair. He's feeling a little blue tonight.
I mean, Eric, his opponent tonight is the former leader of the Softcore Connection, Nick Berk. And we're going to see just who the toughest is here tonight on Fake U TV.
The former World Heavyweight Champion, former Iron Man Champion, Nick Berk, will arrive in moments.
I mean, Z-Barr feels like he was held back by Nick Berk in High Street when he was part of the Softcore Connection.
Somebody should have held him back and never let him come to the building tonight.
Well, he's got his opportunity to prove everybody wrong if he can defeat Nick Berk.
Hey, look at his face. I think he just reached puberty, John.
Oh,
get a beer. He looks great, though. Looks to have dropped about 15 pounds since we last saw him. Starting to put some muscle on.
I think he glued that stuff to his face.
Berk feels a little hurt, feels a little offended. Everything he did for Z-Barr, and Z-Barr shows him no respect whatsoever. He's been constantly interfering in Nick Berk's matches, slamming steel chairs over the head of Nick Berk. Remember what happened to Westchester, John? They slapped each other in the face and wrestled for the very first time ever as members of the Softcore Connection. Z-Barr, of course, came out the loser in that match. And they did wrestle one time before that. That was last year in Smyrna, Delaware, where Nick Berk was the victor.
But all that can change here tonight in South Philadelphia. Z-Barr could possibly, and I mean could possibly, and I underline that word, possibly pull off a victory.
Could you imagine the ramifications if Z-Barr was to pin Nick Berk?
I mean, Nick Berk would be suicidal. I mean, he taught Z-Barr everything he knows.
Nick Berk, who made quite an effort, quite a showing at Best of the Best 2002, would have went on to round number 2 if he wasn't double teamed by those scumbags B-Boy and Super Dragon constantly throughout the matchup. Nick Berk is looking for redemption, and Nick Berk is looking to move up in the rankings here in Combat Zone Wrestling.
And there's the bell, and here we go.
Take no stand.
You can feel the intensity all the way up here between Z-Barr and Nick Berk.
Look at Nick Berk. He's getting himself psyched up.
Look at the look on Nick Berk's face. Nick Berk is another guy who has metamorphosized his body over the last several weeks. Has obviously put the time in the gym. Has obviously spent the proper amount of time dieting. Has gotten himself in tremendous shape. One of the most underrated wrestlers in CZW.
He's had titles before too.
Looks like an amateur wrestling match is broken out in here.
Nick Berk wants to school Z-Barr. Put Z-Barr in his place, in his proper place.
Where's that? Out of here. That's where it is.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me.
You ain't gonna do that to Nick Berk. He just got done drinking an energy drink.
Z-Barr has the honor of being the only wrestler ever to be censored on Samurai TV in Japan. Z-Barr from behind.
Seizes the opportunity while Nick Berk's back was turned.
Z-Barr, of course, started out in this company in the beginning, was the opening match curtain jerker, if you will. Then he injured his knee. His knee was in bad shape. Some doctors told him that he will never be able to wrestle again. Wound up selling programs. Remember that when he used to walk around and sell programs? That stupid hat on his head? At that point, once he was able to rehab his knee, John Zandig handpicked him to be a member of his big deals. Spent a considerable amount of time as a manager for Trent Acid. Spent a considerable amount of time with John Zandig. Then broke away, joined the Softcore Connection. Is now looking to make a name for himself on his own for the first time ever in his CZW career.
Oh, he thumbed Nick Berk in the eyes and disposed of him right out of the ring.
He would have been disqualified for that years ago. Somersault Pescado over the top rope. I've never seen Z-Barr do that before.
I mean, he was handpicked to be the boss's lackey, and you know what? That's one person that can say the word yes, boss, better than me.
I don't know about that. Z-Barr is showing a new athletic side. And his match tonight.
And he's got to stay right on top of Nick Berk, just as he's doing right now, and not let up, or it may cost him.
Look at Z-Barr, how cocky and arrogant he is. Not taking this match seriously at all with Nick Berk. He's got a chair. Uh-oh. He's definitely not softcore anymore, John. He just broke it, the dummy. What a goof.
Uh-oh, Nick Berk's got to do something, Eric. He hasn't had any offense in this match, any.
I understand his parents are in the process of changing the locks as he is here tonight. What is that wet spot?
Uh-oh.
Behind.
I don't know, Eric. I don't notice those things. I just know that Z-Barr is in total control of Nick Berk. This is unbelievable.
Z-Barr with those gloves on. I wonder if those gloves are loaded. For a big elbow. Nick Berk with a leg lariat.
Great elevation.
Nick Berk comes alive. Head to the knee. Winds up, big clothesline. Takes Z-Barr off of his feet. Somersault leg drop.
Nick Berk with enough presence of mind to hook that leg. But it still wasn't enough.
A lot of action in this matchup, John. A lot of animosity between these two. Berk is set. No, spins out of it. Sends him in reversal. Swings him in again. Clothesline over the top rope. And he's still screaming like a little girl. Z-Barr again looking to break out of that shell. Looking for a little respect around here. Sick and tired of being ignored.
Uh-oh. Nick Berk's going up.
Senton Atomico. Nick Berk with the Senton Atomico on Z-Barr. Right in the middle of the aisleway.
Now right on the concrete.
Clean up in aisle 4. Z-Barr in a lot of trouble. Nick Berk, these fans love him. The longtime fans of CZW respect the accomplishments and the efforts of Nick Berk.
I mean, come on, Eric. Nick Berk was the leader of softcore. And Z-Barr shows him no respect.
None whatsoever. The only man Z-Barr respects is himself. Nick Berk has Z-Barr by the hair. Uh-oh. Spins up. Oh, jumps up, excuse me. Oh! Z-Barr with his legs on the ropes. Hooks the leg.
Oh, his foot's on the rope, Eric.
Great ring awareness from Z-Barr. Remember, Z-Barr spent a lot of time with Nick Berk in the softcore connection. Nick Berk, a veteran, he showed Z-Barr shortcuts. Spent a lot of time with Trent Acid as a member of the Big Deals. Trent Acid showed Z-Barr a lot of shortcuts.
And Nick Berk's a former world champion.
Sure is, former Iron Man champion. Berk splash, and it is!
Z-Barr just got out of the way.
Z-Barr gets a second lease on life from this one snapmare. Eyes him over.
I mean, Nick Berk has nothing to prove in this match. He's already beaten Z-Barr.
Look at him ripping into that mouth. Ripping that mouth apart. Oh! Nick Berk takes the legs right out from under him. Nick Berk, a submission specialist. Has him in a different version of a Boston Crab. I guess you could call that the Texas Crab.
I mean, Nick Berk's really upset, Eric. He hasn't had any title shots. He feels like he's being held back in CZW.
Drop toe hold by Nick Berk. Go to that Oriental Scorpion. You're absolutely correct. Nick Berk, remember, Nick Berk holds a pinfall victory which earned him the CZW World Heavyweight Championship over Justice Payne in February of 2001. Nick Berk has never, and I repeat, never received a return matchup at the CZW World Heavyweight Champion.
Z-Barr with enough presence of mind again to take his right hand and put it over the bottom rope and make Nick Berk break that submission hold.
Z-Barr, who came into the match very arrogant and confident, looks like it may have gotten the better of him. Northern Light suplex, no. A couple of knee strikes. Takes the legs up. Uh-oh, has him now. Right in the center of the ring. Right in the center of the ring. Look at him putting the pressure on the lower back. German suplex.
Berk taking Z-Barr a little lightly here tonight on Fake You TV.
I think Z-Barr also took Nick Berk a little lightly.
Wait, hard titles.
He's got his foot on the rope. Z-Barr taking out that aggression on Rob Hartog. He's not the man you want to be yelling at. He is the official.
Yeah, he might sit on you.
Z-Barr has him. Maybe positioning for a Falcon Arrow.
Uh-oh.
Holding him up there for that vertical suplex.
Then that blood rush right to the brain.
Drops him. And that's gotta hurt, John. That's gotta hurt. The blood to the brain. Lands right on that lower back. You saw Z-Barr with that submission maneuver earlier, taking a lot of that lower back, taking a lot out of it.
Uh-oh.
Drops the leg from the second rope.
But only a 2 count.
Again, we're seeing a more athletic Z-Barr tonight here on Fake You TV.
Well, he's got to go out there and give it everything if he expects to pull victory over Nick Berk. He can't hold back. He's got to stay on top of our former World Heavyweight Champion.
I think somebody needs a haircut. Choke. A blatant choke. He's got 5 to break.
I think someone needs a shave and a facelift.
Maybe that too. Look at him posing in there. He doesn't have anything to pose. I've seen more muscles on an infant.
Well, right now things are not looking good for Nick Berk. Z-Barr is wasting too much time. He should be staying right on top of Nick Berk while he's down prone on the mat.
Z-Barr, like you said, John, I agree with you in this case. He is wasting way too much time.
Big body slam there by Z-Barr.
The donkey punch. Uh-oh, Nick Berk is probably going to get donkey punch, John. Uh-oh. DP, no. Barr running around there like a woman. Oh! Slaps him right in the face. German suplex.
Oh, that's one. He hangs on.
Dragon suplex. Uh-oh. And another dragon suplex. Into the bridge. No.
Only a 2 count there. Nick Berk looks very frustrated.
Nick Berk pulling him up. A lot of people in this crowd tonight would have thought this match would have been over a long time ago. A lot of people did not give Z-Barr any credit, but not only has he lasted in there with Nick Berk, he's actually had quite a bit of offense. Nick Berk slides underneath, goes for a backslide, Maestro Cradle, pulls him up. No, Nick Berk now, powers out. Not enough. We're going to be up against the 15-minute time limit draw shortly. Z-Barr springs over the top. Short of the midsection. Oklahoma roll. Again, a much more athletic Z-Barr we are seeing here tonight, John.
He's giving it everything he's got, and he has to, and he knows it.
He sure didn't leave anything in the locker room tonight. Nick Berk reverses. Z-Barr to the corner. Big boot. Right to the midsection. Don't worry, that's not going to hurt. Z-Barr has him. Tornado DDT. Turns it into a bulldog. The kleptomaniac.
Oh, he has to capitalize on that bulldog.
He lost his balance. He's taking a lot out of him.
Fatigue has set in on Z-Barr.
His equilibrium is off. His balance is off.
And now he's there. A big right hand on him. Oh, he went downstairs.
The right one won't get you, the left one will. Has him set up for the purple mushroom.
Oh!
Purple mushroom.
2.
Oh, excuse me, that was a missionary driver. Can't keep up with this kid. Missionary this, purple mushroom that, dirty Sanchez this.
I mean, come on, Eric. Where did they come up with these names?
Through the use of home movies. Uh-oh, Percocet. Uh-oh. spins through.
Here we go.
Percocet, no. Holds on.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. What is this? Oh!
It's out.
Oh!
Drop driver.
Dude!
Holds on.
What was that?
Set out with a version of the Hokuto driver. A move made famous by Akira Hokuto.
I am tired of being second to everybody in this company.
Nobody's buying it, so why even sell it?
Hey, Berk, I carried your ass for a year. And now, it's my turn.
He said it's his turn now.
Turn for what? He wants his spot, John. That's exactly what this match has been about. He wants his spot. The end of Nick Berk.
I don't think so.
Everybody out of the pool. Nick Berk gets the sunset flip. Around the world. Switzerland, Europe,
He
Asia.
got it. Two.
Not enough. Put the microphone down, hard Todd. We don't want to hear you sing. Percocet spins out. Damn, if he can nail that Percocet, this will be over. Percocet!
Oh! He just twisted his neck.
And that's it. Win, loss, or draw, you have to respect the effort tonight by Barr. What an effort, what an athletic showing, but even more so, you have to, you must. You cannot deny Nick Berk any longer.
No, you can't deny it, Eric.
What's he gonna do now, John? This isn't over. It's not worth it, Nicky. It's not worth it. Talk about a humiliation. Nick Berk can get just as cocky and arrogant as Barr can, if not more.